Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Beyond Serial, and this is a video to help new players get through cities safely in DayZ. Now in this first clip that I'll show you, I'm in Electro at the moment, trying to get to the grocery store across the street. Now the grocery store in Electro is usually a highly contested area. It's usually a big hotspot. There's either people outside camping, people inside camping, or just people inside looting but ready to shoot anything on sight. That's why at the moment I'm on a roof across from the grocery store, just checking out, making sure the coast is clear, making sure no one's in the grocery store or around the grocery store. Hopefully no one's camping, so that I can get in there safely, loot, and get back out without actually having to die on the way. And I really don't want to get caught off hand here. So I'm on the roof. I've now scouted the area for about 5 minutes. Haven't seen anything, haven't heard anything, haven't heard a player running around, haven't heard a player shooting. So everything's pretty quiet. So I'm going to start to go down here. Maybe I can go get to the grocery store without dying. It's worth a try. But even though I've scouted now for a good 5 minutes, I'm still not quite sure. So I'm going to run through the building real quick, go onto a balcony, and then scout the area a little bit more from the lower ground. Maybe I see something I didn't see from up there. Maybe in a window or whatnot. So I'm going to go over here, check the grocery store real quick. In the process, check the streets, the hills above, and turn around. There's nothing in the building either. I'm going to check the hospital. There's usually a bunch of people in the orange house over there. But seems everything's pretty safe, pretty quiet. So I'm going to hurry through this building, get to the grocery store, hopefully without dying. Now, here's where I make my mistake. Instead of going quietly to the grocery store, I crouch run the whole way. I just leg it, which is such a mistake. I do check both ways before crossing the street, but bam! And I go down. Someone sniped me. Someone just saw it, went off and killed me. I had no chance. There's my murderer. Comes, gets knocked down, probably by the door, and then we just lay there and die together. Sucked. I made such a big mistake, though, too. Now, when crawling around or just trying to navigate through a city without being kited, without kiting any mobs, without having a player find you, there's a couple things you have to be careful of. First of all, on the top right, you see there's that ear in the eye. Always watch the ear in the eye. That shows you how well zombies can hear you and see you, and it's a pretty good indication of how well players can hear you and see you. Now, I just crouched, or not crouched, I just crawled between the two zombies, both one on my left, one on my right, and they were really close, but I didn't kite them. I have on my eye, I have 0 bars, and on my ear also 0 bars. So you pretty much have to have a zombie stand on you till he can see you, which is pretty cool when you're proning. Now, I'm always checking the area. I'd like to get to the firehouse across the street. Always making sure no one's in the firehouse, no one's around the firehouse, making sure I don't accidentally run into a zombie. That would be kind of dumb. Now, you don't just have to be crawling, you can also crouch. You can either crouch run, which is usually really loud and easier for people to see you, but you can also crouch walk. So if you like double tap the shift, you can either, instead of sprinting, just normal walk, which is really quiet, but people can see you really easily. Now you can also crouch walk. Crouch walk's just as easy, well, not quite as easily to see as crouch running, but it's a lot harder to hear. Now, it also depends on what kind of a ground you're running on. Now, I'm going to get up. There's a fence here. I'm going to have to crawl over the street, which is usually pretty bad because I'm out in the open. So I'm going to crouch run as fast as I can over the grass. Not over the road, over the grass, because the grass is quieter. Dirt, if you crouch running over dirt, it's a lot quieter than the road. So I run across the dirt right along the fence so that the least amount of people and the least zombies possible hear me. That way, it's pretty safe, safer than crouch running on the road. So it all worked out fine. So if you follow these simple tips, watch your eye in your ear, stay quiet, stay low so no one can hear you, watch your surroundings, make sure where you're going is safe, make sure around you everything is safe, do not accidentally run into someone, then you should be fine. You should be able to navigate through cities safely and easily. I hope these tips did help you. If they did, please hit the like and subscribe button so I can keep bringing more multi-gaming content just for you. My name is Beyond Serial, and I'm signing out. See you next time.